Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Julie's Forgiveness Corner. I'm Julie, and thanks for joining me today. Before I read today's story, I want you to think back to our last lesson together. Do you remember what we talked about in our last lesson? In our last lesson, we listened to the second half of the story, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. We talked about moral love and the love that the characters showed toward one another. The dwarves showed love toward Snow White, and Snow White showed love toward the dwarves. And at the end of the story, Prince Charming also showed love to Snow White. Remember, love is a feeling of liking or strong attachment to another person. A soft and loving heart helps us to see the inherent worth of all people. The lives of individuals, as well as entire communities, can benefit from offering love to one another. In today's lesson, we are going to piggyback off of the idea of love and talk more about kindness. In today's lesson, we will be talking about kindness. Kindness is a demonstration of goodness, benevolence, sympathy, and grace. And to help us learn about kindness today, we are going to be reading the story of Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. Winnie the Pooh is a golden, lovable bear in a red t-shirt. Winnie the Pooh loves honey. One morning, Winnie the Pooh wakes up, gets dressed, and begins his exercises. He reaches up and down and up and down. As Winnie the Pooh is doing his exercises, he hears his tummy rumbling. He is hungry, and so he goes to his pantry to fetch some honey. But he soon finds that he is all out of honey. So Winnie the Pooh goes outside to the honey tree and begins to climb the tree. He gets to the middle of the tree, and he's standing on a branch that suddenly breaks. And Winnie the Pooh goes tumbling to the ground. He decides he needs help from his good friend Christopher Robin to get into the honey tree. So Pooh Bear finds Christopher Robin, and Christopher Robin has a big blue balloon. So Winnie the Pooh borrows Christopher's balloon and pretends to be a little black rain cloud. He rolls around in a pile of mud so that he can look like a little black rain cloud. and he holds on to the balloon and floats delicately up into the tree. And as Pooh Bear reaches in to the little hole where the honey is, a group of bees get very angry at him. And soon Pooh Bear is tumbling to the ground once again. Still hungry for some honey, Winnie the Pooh goes to his friend Rabbit's house. Rabbit is aware that Winnie the Pooh has a very large appetite, but he invites Winnie the Pooh over for lunch anyways. And when he offers Winnie the Pooh some honey for lunch, Pooh Bear eats the entire jar of honey. Rabbit is not very happy with his friend Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh excuses himself from the table and begins to leave Rabbit's house. But when he gets to the door and sticks his head outside, he suddenly realizes that all of the honey he had eaten has made his tummy grow 2 sizes too big to get out of the hole. Winnie the Pooh is now stuck in Rabbit's front door. Rabbit tries frantically to shove Pooh Bear through the hole, but it's no use. Rabbit will just have to wait until Winnie the Pooh becomes slim again. And so Winnie the Pooh is stuck in a hole, and all of his friends come to see him. Christopher Robin stops by and says, "Don't worry, Pooh Bear. You will get out soon." His kangaroo friends hop by and give him a scarf to wear on his head to protect him while he's stuck in Rabbit's door. A few days later, Rabbit wakes up to find that Winnie the Pooh is a little bit smaller today. And so Rabbit decides today is the day that Winnie the Pooh is leaving his front door. And so all of Winnie the Pooh's friends line up outside and begin to pull on Winnie the Pooh while Rabbit tries to push from behind. And finally, Rabbit decides to run and push Winnie the Pooh. And Winnie the Pooh shoots out of the rabbit hole and into a tree. It turns out that this tree that he lands in has honey in it. The animals down below are so worried about Winnie the Pooh, but he says he's okay. There's plenty of honey for him to eat.